National Championships.
Perfect pitch. I'm telling you, boys.
Hello. You're listening to Grand National Championships on the internet. My name is Alistair St. Hill. Tonight I'm joined by Corin LaPointe Atchison.
Hi.
Jotham Fady.
Hey.
And Jared McLeod.
Hello.
Hope everyone's doing splendidly. We're really back in the groove. We're recording actually on the regular recording night at the regular recording time. I feel like
this
is
right.
good for establishing habit, you know?
This feels good to be back. in the studio.
Well, we just recently
office.
got a new episode uploaded. We managed to do it collectively.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like from a month ago?
We recorded it maybe 3 weeks ago. There was a month gap in between released episodes, which brings me to some correspondence that we received. I do want to let you know if you have anything to talk to us about, you can send an email to us, us@thegncshow.com. You can follow us on social media at The GNC Show. And you can visit thegncshow.com for many pieces of show-related information. You can also leave a voicemail at 727-379-4335. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to remember that particular number. We did get a YouTube comment from a listener named Showman's Rest. Didn't we? I feel like we got a comment from that account before. But
okay.
I have no recollection of what the context is. The name seems somewhat familiar. Is this someone in the room? Do you guys know?
It's my burner account. Yeah.
Oh, nice. After every comment, I break my iPad and I buy a new one. So I think I'm pretty safe as far as a trail's concerned. So 1 week ago, this is when a show hadn't come out for a month. We received a comment on the video from August 28th, the last one that had come out, entitled Max Bench. And the comment reads, "Everyone okay?" ? So this person is checking on us to make sure that we're all right. So that's very nice of you.
Yeah.
So I commented in response to this comment. I said, "Post-production has ground to a halt these past couple of weeks. We have a couple episodes." Oh, I used couple twice. That's poor writing. Couple episodes that will be coming out soon. I didn't have anything funny to say to them, but I want to let them know. The subtext of that is that we are okay. We're just very lazy.
We need a new copywriter.
We do? Oh, yeah. If I'm going to be like, "Hey, just a couple of minutes. I have a couple of things to talk to you about just a couple of days ago." All right, so that's all the correspondence we've received is one person on YouTube asking if we're okay after a month's silence.
It's good to know that someone cares.
Yeah. Yeah, let's say one singular person.
Showman's Rest.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is he... never
Is
mind.
What?
I was going to say, is it their job to check on all showmen who rest?
Oh, they just check
it might be.
any gap on a resume, they investigate.
The username is this person's job, is their function.
Yeah.
If that's
Kinda
true,
Is it yours?
That's my time to shine. These guys haven't been active in a month.
in a month.
3 weeks.
Well, we didn't post. We went from the 28th of August until, what was the last one that just went up?
You're right, but earlier this week, so
9/25.
22nd or 25.
All right. Yeah, so about
Almost a month.
About 4 weeks. That'll about do it.
It was our sabbatical.
Jared,
Yeah, wait, spring break.
why don't you tell us what you've been up to this week? We want to know about that hair, baby. Where did it all go?
Yeah, I feel like I need a haircut now.
I went to the barber and they fucked my shit up.
How so?
It was
It
was just ragged. It looked okay when I was there, but I think 90% of that is just me like wanting to get the fuck out of the chair and like out of the barber shop.
You cursing
like,
up a
looks fine. Yeah,
storm.
looks fine. Sorry.
Right.
But it was when I got home, like some parts were longer. It was uneven.
Wait, when you came back home, parts were longer than when you left?
Yes.
They really messed up.
I think it's where you went. I think it's where you went.
It is where I went because out of desperation, I went to Sports Clips.
I went to a weave store.
You got some normal.
My normal guy was.
Did your chair just drop? Oh no, were you that heavy? Corin.
Guys, I'm a mess.
I didn't see that in real time, but I'm definitely going to look out for that on
What did your call refer to you as?
Heavy.
Like heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah,
He said he's a heavy boy.
it's fucked up, man. Happy to have some more heavy people here.
I forgot that was how it was phrased.
Anyways,
so demeaning.
My line was all raggedy. It was messed up, so I took matters into my own hands. With the clippers
You did it all yourself.
and shaved it myself.
There was no salvaging
on.
it?
No.
And partly you were kind of drawing inspiration
I-
from Corin.
It seems like you are.
Yeah, I think
Confidence
that's probably what happened.
I used to be pretty good about shaving my head, but I haven't done it in a long time. It's been a few years now. Feels good.
Well, at least
You've got-
somebody did the neck for you. That's what I wouldn't be able to do. The neckline.
The
neck.
there's no line. You just take the shaver to it.
You don't clean up the neck. Like the barber always does that, you know?
The barber does it, but when I did this, I just shaved
What I'm saying is you just left the barber, so it's a good thing that was already done.
No, but
You didn't have to do
it didn't
it.
happen there. It didn't happen at the barber.
They didn't do that there.
They don't do that there.
Well, man, I'm telling you, it's the place you went.
If they don't even have
don't like-
that kind of dedication to service.
I don't
I would just
like
skip
the
the haircut if
line.
that was my option. Supercuts.
Because they ask you if you want the line or do you want it natural. I always go natural because I don't like to have that sharp line in the neck.
They didn't trim the neck at all.
They did.
Okay.
But they didn't
I don't
give him a
understand
line. They didn't give him a line. They just trimmed back there.
Well, I get a natural thing too, but like I wouldn't be able to. It'd be difficult just to like get a good.
But if
like,
you're shaving it all off,
not fuck it up. Yeah.
You know,
I feel like we should. Move on, but yeah.
I encounter a lot of difficult things in my life, and I've never once thought twice about shaving my neck. It's so easy.
Oh yeah.
Boop, boop,
well,
boop. You just need.
you're talented.
You just need a 2-mirror setup.
Well, you also have no like hair back there, so it seems easier, right?
No, well, unfortunately, the only place I do have hair is like on the back of my head, like right.
I didn't mean it like that.
Joe just teed
It
off on you.
I can't see the back of your head. It doesn't.
It seemed pretty factual. No, but I mean, like, look, see, there's.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen you face to face in like a year or longer.
Or face to head.
Or face to head.
I keep the face is on the head. Everyone can agree on that, guys. Let's not quibble about the silly little thing. You know what? When I'm using the lower down monitor setup, I'm constantly like seeing way too much of my eyelids. So I'm sitting here and it's just like nothing but eyelids. So I'm trying to find the right. We'll work it out,
Just
guys.
stare directly into our souls. I like that.
Okay. I love eye contact.
I've tried
Oh,
not
boy.
to do it too often, so it like really brings home a point. Like if I want to be like, vote for Schmerson, like straight down the barrel. When my endorsement finally comes through.
While we're talking about your setup, do you mind pumping up your audio a little?
Yeah, no problem. I can give it some juice.
oh, that's
Oh,
not just
there you
me.
go.
Please do.
We like to hear you.
No, sure you do. No, I'll crank it right up. Just entering the old mixer interface.
Oh boy, I'm sorry.
Here we go. This will give me a
Alright.
chance to recalibrate my speakers. Just kidding. How's that? Is that a little more juice?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's coming through like butter, right?
I love that.
It's funny because I don't
Yeah.
have it in my monitors. Like I'm just sending it to you guys, so there's no difference to what I'm hearing. But you guys are like, oh yeah, so into it.
That's what we're all here
You guys
for.
are like obsessed with my room tone. My room tone.
Perving out over your room tone.
Perving out. That's the beginning of that 70s show.
Perving out. You're talking about Big Star. There you go. What's the name of that song?
Big Star. I don't know.
What is that? Out in the Street? Is that what it's called? Maybe Big Star Out in the Street?
That's like an actual song and wasn't made
Hey
just for that
Siri,
show.
what song is the theme song from that 70s show? What did you just say to me? Siri, tell me what song by Big Star was used at... It just turned off in the middle of me talking to it.
Doesn't have time for your shit.
Rude.
It knows we're on the show, too, so I'm not going to make a big deal
Star.
about it. Are you investigating right now?
In the street.
In the street. All right. So what else have you been up to this week, Jared?
I went to South Carolina to attend my cousin's one of my cousin's weddings.
Sick.
Well, how many weddings did they have?
Just the one. Just the
How
one
many
cousin.
cousins?
Many cousins, just the one wedding.
Man, you were up in cousin country.
Yeah, big time.
How'd it go?
It was a beautiful ceremony, really fun party. I had to assist with grandma because she's kind of frail getting around and stuff.
Oh.
But
You
it
had
was
to help
great.
her party.
Had to help her party. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like you help her lower half shimmy while the other person like she does the twist. Apparently, the twist is one of the worst things that someone with a fragile spine can do.
Or have
Yeah, you
done
really
to
need a-
them. Come on, grandma, twist.
You need a professional there.
Trying to think of what a mashed potato. Was there one of these
What's the
ones?
mashed
Where
potato?
is that one of these ones like where you like shimmy sham your hands? Like
That's easy.
it's
You
like
do the crusher.
it's like the one. We'll talk about that in a second. Do the eye gouge, you turkey
Yeah.
neck. Do the hammer lock. Never mind. I was thinking one of those dances where it's like you're throwing salt over your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
They cover it, I'm sure, in A Land of a Thousand Dances. Do you know that song?
Mm-mm.
Wilson Pickett? Or
Maybe. The chorus is na 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 na.
mm,
And they say you can mash potato, you can do the twist. You tell me, baby, do you like it like this?
you like this?
But they mention a few. They say 1,000 dances, but they don't say that many. Just a few.
It's 20. tops.
I don't think they say 20.
That's a lot.
Can you name 20 dances?
No.
Can you name Tony dances? Sorry. No. How many dances do you think you can name? I'll tick them off.
The
the
Charleston,
quiz this
Charleston.
Foxtrot, waltz.
Waltz.
Waltzing.
Oh,
It's
He's
just-
going old school.
Gangnam
Yeah.
style.
I'm a classical dancer.
Roger
You guys
Rabbit.
know this about me.
Classical
That's
dancer.
5.
The Tootsie Roll.
I'm going to say the Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse, which is very similar to the Roger
I
Rabbit.
mean, we
Cabbage
did about
Patch.
the mashed
Dougie.
potato,
Cabbage Patch, the Running Man.
the spring.
You could also call it the Hammer,
the hammerlock.
the Hammerlock, the eye gouge.
Skanking.
That's
I
a
like
dance.
that one is a gerund.
I said the Dougie,
Oh, sorry.
right?
Dougie,
Oh, that-
Cat Daddy. Was
The
there
Ed
a
Lover
dance called the
dance.
Cat Daddy? The what?
The Ed Lover dance.
The Ed Lover dance. We're up to 15. Now,
The dance from Thriller.
the dance from Thriller. They mentioned that in the Land of a
The moonwalk.
Thousand Dances. You can do the dance from Thriller. The moonwalk.
That's the back and forth.
We just
one,
need
right?
3 to go.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. Oh, what about like Macarena
Yeah.
and
Ooh, that's
Mambo
a
number
great
5?
one. Yeah, the cha-cha slide.
Okay, 21.
yeah.
That was
The
easy.
electric slide.
Okay, 22. Oh God, what are we doing?
I did some cha-cha
That-
slide, of course, this weekend.
Well, it's
Hell
easy
yeah.
because they shout out everything you have to do. I'm not trying to
It's like line
discount
dancing.
your dancing
You
abilities.
discounted it.
It's easy because you just do what the song sang just
Alistair,
then.
you remember how anxious I was when I had the prospect of having to dance at a wedding like 2 years ago because we were on the radio
For months.
then. Yeah, I'd like watch YouTube videos.
What?
It sucked.
Were you
That
like
ended up being fine.
you had to dance in a group of people
No,
who
no,
were
no,
also
like-
dancing, or
No,
you
it
had
was
to
just, it was
perform a dance?
A big wedding.
You have to
It was a big
understand.
wedding. I was going to be expected to dance.
He was in prison in Korea. He had to do Thriller.
And not that long ago,
Wasn't that
I
a
was
thing?
referred to as the dancing guy because this woman saw the video.
The video of what?
Of the
I showed
dancing
Alistair.
guy.
I don't have it anymore. There's a video of me dancing.
You sent
it's the only video
I-
that
I
exists.
think you sent it to me maybe as a text. Oh, I should
Yeah,
go
I
back
mean,
and look.
Hopefully it's in there.
Oh, hopefully. Recently, I wiped out a lot of old message data on my phone because I was getting perilously close to my capacity. Sorry for saying it like
So
that.
let's talk about this dance video. I don't want to talk about Alistair's capacity.
Okay.
For
So,
hatred.
what was the context of the old dance video? You were wasted.
Me?
Yeah.
No. I
This
was
was
sober.
just a couple
was 2
years
years
ago.
This is 2 years ago. And we're going to a wedding.
You're wasted.
We're going to a wedding.
That's the only way he could
And-
possibly do something like
We're
that.
going to a wedding, and I'm going to be expected to dance sober, which I don't want to do.
Yeah.
It's just not something I want to do.
Yeah, nobody-
but it's
Sure.
something I had to do.
Nobody
and
wants
I
to
did it.
dance.
And there's a video of me dancing, which is fine. But this woman who I don't know, who is friends with Maddie's mom, saw the video and was around not that long ago. And she's like, "Oh, you're the dancing guy,"
The
which is not
dancing
something
guy.
I've ever been
Singled you
referred
out.
to as.
All the dancing people.
Well, I
The
remember,
10
I wanna-
seconds of dancing that I've done in my life were captured on video.
I remember when I was in a band with you, people would be like, "Oh, you're in the band with like your band has that dancing guy, like a boss tone."
Yeah. I was wearing tap
prodigy.
shoes to our shows.
You say a prodigy. You're a boss tone. You're a prodigy.
Whatever the fuck the guy's name is in Pavement.
Mike Nastanovich, is that him? Bob
Yeah, it's the
Nastanovich.
worst. It's the worst.
Yeah, he's like the
He
second
serves that
drummer, and then
same-
he yells at just all the worst times.
Played
That's-
by Will Ferrell in the movie about Pavement.
Oh, maybe. Guy
There's a
bums
movie
me
about
terrible.
Pavement?
Guy bums me out.
It brings Pavement down.
There's a movie
Let's
about
not- let's not
Pavement with
pile
Will
on this poor
Ferrell?
guy.
What the fuck?
Actually, you know what?
No.
This doesn't exist.
Wait, what? What's
This Pavement movie with Will Ferrell?
No, he's just joking. Wouldn't that be amazing though?
Yeah.
A biopic, a pavement biopic.
But you know, guys,
Who
I still
plays
got
Knockmas?
it because I knew that didn't smell
Beaky
right,
Buzzard.
you know?
From Looney Tunes. Just all neck. Sorry.
Yup.
Who am I to be criticizing necks? I haven't seen mine in years. Who knows what it's looking like under
Ew.
there? It's probably in front of my chin.
It's gonna be hard to shave. I'll tell you that much.
What is
Was that an insult?
Next.
my neck? My back? What other parts?
Neck shaving.
So, Jared,
Necking.
did you dance like the dancing man?
Yes. I always
right.
dance at weddings.
Yeah, he's much more of a dancer
Oh, he's
than
a wedding
Jotham.
dancer
so
guy. There's a
you
lot of
were
those
wasted.
guys.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, you know that's his YouTube name is The Wedding Dancer, and that's what he does for a living. Just like Showman's Rest, the podcast break investigator.
Showman's Rest was at the wedding, and I'd been dancing for a couple hours. He came up to me and was like,
Dancing
Hey.
for a couple hours.
Take a break. He investigates breaks, and he also gives them out. Grants them.
It's weird that he doesn't say take a rest. And
it's like you're approaching 40 hours, and he's got to come in and tell you, like, hey,
Like you're a pilot. If we don't get the green light in the next hour, we're gonna have to disembark.
Time for your union.
sorry,
work.
this is a union gig. Yeah.
Oh, wedding dancers. Man, what a life you guys live.
Yeah.
So what else did you get in besides the wedding? Do you do any other sightseeing?
just saw a bunch of family. I had like 3 days, so saw all the McLeods at the wedding, and then all the Shorters and the Ingrams,
The Hatfields.
the Hatfields, McCoys. Yeah, it was great. The place is kind of depressing, but whatever. It's a swamp town in South Carolina.
Sumter.
Yeah.
Sumter. Did you get any good food while you were there?
I got Bojangles like 3 days in a row.
Oh, sweet.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Serious.
Breakfast all day.
Thick, real milkshakes.
Yes.
To anyone who doesn't
potato rounds.
who doesn't remember the windows in downtown St. Pete that said
It was Chatterbox. That was wasn't that the restaurant?
was
Chatterbox?
it a little
Yeah.
diner place that said the way it was like one of those things where if you read it across it said one thing, but if you read it up and down it said another. So it looks like it said thick, real breakfast, milkshakes all day. Do not dead, open inside. But it was trying to advertise how thick and real its milkshakes were, and also how often you could get breakfast there. But it did not get that across cleanly.
So we routinely ask each other, "Do you want to get some thick, real breakfast?"
Ooh, milkshakes all day. See you there. Although I don't know, I think I don't know if I ever. I may have gone to that place one time. Was that the little diner place? Was that like a real basic diner menu?
Yeah, it was just it had been there
Hot dog
forever.
and chili and thick real milkshakes.
I
Breakfast
love
all
a
day.
real milkshake.
Now, what's it called?
Engine 9. Is that
Engine
what's
number
in
9
there?
is there now. It's
You know, I realized
yeah.
I love Oreo milkshakes recently. I've never been a milkshake guy, but I had a few. They're delicious.
I love an Oreo.
Hard to
Ew.
drink with the straw because the
liquid
chunks
ice
of
cream.
Oreos.
Like steak and shake makes
Yeah.
a mean cookies and cream shake.
Go to Portillo's.
There's a great
in Tampa.
Yeah.
Portillo's. What's
Yeah,
this about?
get you a spicy Italian beef and a chocolate cake shake.
Man, I thought you were
Well,
going to tell
it's-
me about a spicy milkshake. I was ready for it. Like, what?
There has to be.
Yeah, like
there-
spicy popsicles are good.
There's got to be spicy
Yeah.
milkshakes out there.
Yeah, but I don't want to search for it because it's going to come up with something weird.
Oh, you think
Spicy
like
milkshake.
some bull baiting shit?
That's not what I thought.
Do you remember that from a couple weeks ago?
No.
I only know because I just
We were talking about my dog.
edited the podcast, and I implied that the phrase bull baiting was a pornography term, so I was just bringing that back. I apologize.
Thank you.
So good.
The spicy milkshake. All right, so anything
Saw
else?
family, did a lot
Anything
of
exciting
driving.
on the way back? You drove up and back. You fly.
No,
You
I
for-
drove.
you for drive, you fly?
The wedding was the highlight,
Bojangles.
and Bojangles was the second.
I wouldn't have been disappointed if you said Bojangles was first. Does your family listen to the show?
No.
All right, Bojangles is first.
Yeah. We know.
It's okay. Spicy chicken?
No, see, I only get breakfast. I only get the sausage,
no
egg, and cheese
biscuit?
biscuit, the potato rounds, and a
You said
Bo-berry.
sausage, egg, and cheese?
Yeah.
And you don't get the chicken?
I mean, I've had
That's
the
what they
chicken.
do.
I know, but that sausage, egg, and cheese is just.
I haven't had it because
It's class.
it's a chicken place. Oh, it's class.
Potato, just like a sling blade, right, Corin?
Yeah.
That's
Did
the
you
one.
guys know that he put glass in his shoe?
That was a real runner for a
That's
while,
method.
wasn't it?
That's method. That's method, baby.
Wait, is it method?
Or is it just...
Yeah, because wouldn't that
I'm
mean
not
the
an actor.
character?
Don't you know?
Wouldn't that mean the character has literal glass in his
Hanging up on
shoes
your
too?
Yeah. I think it's cheating. It's not real acting.
And you said he put.
Whoa, what's happening?
I heard he put potatoes in his shoe.
Potatoes, like Bojangles.
I was
I
just,
was sure, what,
Potatoes.
what weird shit were you about to say?
I was just gonna do some stupid fucking. I've never seen the movie, but I was gonna try and do a little
Please do your
Sling
impression.
Blade impression. Just that he put the glass in his shoe because it made him go ow. Whatever he does, there's a lot of lip involved in the character. Never mind.
What do you mean, never mind, you did it?
No, I'm saying forget what you saw.
It was pretty good.
That was
Spot on. Yeah.
yeah. I still don't know the plot of the film. I've only ever just
Doesn't
seen
matter.
the clips.
I don't want you to watch it ever.
I've
Okay.
never seen it either. Is it like a of Mice and
It's
Men
sad.
situation? Does he hurt somebody?
Yeah.
I feel like that's something
Kinda.
like that was in the past, right? Like, doesn't he have
You
a
want me to explain the plot?
sling blade? No,
Yeah,
no.
Give me the Sling Blade elevator pitch.
He puts glass in his shoe.
It's a game show that's all about. It's like Sling Blade trying to sell Deal or No Deal. Everybody got a suitcase.
If you answer the question, you gotta say a question.
Oh man, it's good to have another round of Jotham politely smiling through what we consider a joke.
Oh, phew.
Whew. All right, so Sling Blade. So you're back from South Carolina, and any excitement on the drive?
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to find out. Sometimes
Dead animals?
a lot of
like
dead
a lot,
animals.
like a lot.
I've been encountering a lot. I know a lot of dead squirrels lately. I go through these sometimes little phases, and in the past couple weeks, I've been
Where I kill a bunch of squirrels.
haunted by dead squirrels
They're just
everywhere.
throwing themselves in front of my car.
Yeah, flying squirrels. They don't start out that way. I apologize to all squirrels. But I haven't hit any, but I've seen a lot on the road lately, like, disproportionate amount.
I saw like 3 whole deer,
Whoa.
like
Get
on
some meat.
highway, like giant animals. It's just kind of nuts. You don't see that often.
An
down
elk.
here. Basically. But, yeah.
No, man, elk are huge. Bigger than them deer.
Are they fat or muscular?
I don't want to go. I can't with you two.
What would you consider? Like, would a horse consider an elk like muscular?
Yeah, would a
like
horse
goal
consider?
to aspire to?
What would a horse think about an elk?
Some weird shit we're getting into now. Speculation about horse opinions.
I think the horse knows it's the most ripped animal.
So the
An
horse.
elk is bigger, right?
Hey, I do wanna mention. It got lost in our text thread. We were talking about horses in the text thread, and I found horse music videos, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, just like beautiful music, like with horse footage.
And
going
beautiful
on.
horses.
I don't know if it's beautiful music. It's mostly like pop
Weird
songs,
pop.
empowering pop songs,
Inspirational.
just set-
Like slow
Yeah,
motion, like
slow-mo
mane
horses.
shaking.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, I think you're describing what I'm describing too.
Alistair's response in the text thread was, "I'm not reading all that."
Oh, yeah, I came back, and it was like 22 messages, and I looked through and I saw like a ripped cartoon horse and like another sexy horse, and then like just all these horse texts, like just them trying to prove how every horse is like super muscular. We've
all I
been
did
through
was
it all
go
before.
to YouTube and look up strong horse.
Exactly,
And
not like an average horse.
Not regular ass horse.
Yeah.
Just
regular
horse.
Well, I'm just saying horse. Like, it doesn't, you don't have to say regular horse. No one's going to call their horse a regular horse. Because to them, you get what I'm saying. Their horse is special to them.
Yeah.
But if you just say God damn it, don't say regular horse, just say horse. You're going to get a more realistic sampling and not like the one that's skewed towards these like unrealistic horse body expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should see what pops up when I type in "super ripped horse."
We do.
They're
You
very
sent
Yeah,
it.
you always say
Yeah, that's true. You have seen it.
you should see what comes. That's usually what you say just before you send it too. You should see this. Now you have. So, Jotham, what have you been up to this past week?
Do you guys know what churning is?
Yeah, like
Butter,
how
yes.
you make butter.
No, with credit cards.
Is it like kiting checks?
It's like trying to get all the benefits out
Oh,
of
the
like
points.
credit card companies will give out things, right? And so there's like this whole subreddit devoted to churning,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm not a churner, but I feel like I churned once this week.
Ooh, so
Okay.
you're not
You know,
a churner, but you're
so-
a yearner. You're like on the
But so
come
you know,
up.
I bought that air conditioner. Well, they didn't really instruct me on how to pay very well, and I called trying to pay, and then like they were like, "This isn't the right area," and I figured they're gonna find me. They'll get the payment. So they sure enough do. Like a month down the road, they call me. I'm like, all right. So they offered $300 off if you pay in one lump sum. So then I got this credit card who offers $150 off if you spend a certain amount of money. So in one purchase, I got $450 off the air conditioner.
Churn that shit.
So I won.
You
I
churned
don't
them.
think that's what churning is, but I am proud of you.
Dude,
Well, I haven't read the subreddit, but I do know it exists.
Joe, I love that you're churning now. Like, I've been waiting for somebody to churn with.
I feel like I won.
Hell yeah, churn it
I mean,
out.
good for you. Yeah.
So I
Damn
did
the
that.
man.
I'm taking a break from Instagram because I'm just like very addicted to it.
Too good
I
at
didn't
it.
delete the account or anything. But it's funny because I like took it off my phone after maybe I posted the show earlier this
Oh
week. the
shit,
same
no
day.
show post now.
No, I'll pop back on to post it. But like, I didn't realize how often I just open it like at work or anywhere, and I reached for it to open it 3 to 5 times like that afternoon as soon as I took it off my phone, like just instinctively. So, anyways, I found myself on Facebook more, which sucks even more. I should get rid of that too.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Good.
Facebook just sucks, you know. Anyway, so I'm trying to do a little Instagram cleanse.
Do you have a TikTok
So that
account?
means, you know, I catch more on these foreign TV shows I'm watching.
You
I'll tell
answer
what
what
those
I asked you.
subtitles-
Do you have
gotta
a?
read
Do you
it.
have,
I didn't hear
do
you.
you have a
What?
TikTok? Do you have a TikTok account?
Yeah.
I forgot
Do you
about
have a
it.
Snapchat?
Yeah.
Trying to think of all the
I
what are all
couldn't
the
remember my
other what are all
password.
the other social potentials? Instagram.
Twitter.
Do you have a Twitter
Funny
account?
thing about my Snapchat was my last name was spelled wrong. I must have done it when I was drunk. It was joking Gady.
That's a funny
Instead of
joke.
Fady.
Do you think maybe someone did it to you as a prank?
They could have. Yeah. Go, good one, guys. Again.
to the empty house. Hello.
Yeah. I'm thinking about trying intermittent fasting again.
18 hours
You
at a
guys ever done
time.
that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was doing that like a year or two ago. I think I'm going to try it again for a little bit. Get hot for winter, you know?
Oh yeah.
Look
No.
at your face, Corin.
I hate that idea.
Oh, looking at your face.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the... I mean, all my pants are getting tight, so I got to do something.
Yeah, get out of them.
I'm not buying new pants. I refuse.
You want to look good for the polar bear club when you jump in that freezing water.
Yeah. Something. So, I don't know. That's really all I
I
got
don't like
going
any
on.
jokes.
I hate jokes.
Yeah. If there's one thing that
Not
pisses
into
me
'em.
off, it's laughter and joy.
But why intermittent fasting? What
Is that
does
your
it-
chosen method of slimming down, dropping some?
Yeah, you work out enough.
Yeah, when I when I had this when I went to I did like this one personal trainer thing, and it was from March right before the pandemic hit. It was like the last time I went to the gym, and I weighed like 170 when I was doing intermittent fasting. I'm closer to 190 now, and they're both fine. I'm still wearing the same pair of pants. I don't know how, but they're tight. Maybe I'm just stretching the pants.
So what do you
out.
just eat between like 12 and 8 or something, or 12 and 6 or some shit?
Yeah. You're just like you're supposed to eat the same amount of calories in a shorter period of time.
Oh, really?
It's really
Well,
hard
like,
to do that though.
What do you
Like,
eat?
you have to really
2,000
work at
calories?
it.
1,000, 1,500?
More than 2,000.
3,000?
I mean, usually
So
I
it's
usually
just
more
like
than 2,000.
eating 2 meals a day.
No, I eat lots of meals. I eat it's like every 2 hours. I mean, I'm almost eating. Corin, you know, I love
You're
to
eating
eat,
all
but-
that kale. You're
do.
eating all that raw broccoli. You're eating all that
Right.
love to
salmon,
eat.
I think-
salmon
I
fillets.
think we're talking about like when you intermittent fast, like how do you cram that much?
In 8
Into-
hours.
You just pretend it's like a
So-
tie-dye in a jar, baby.
Hey.
So I was like, I was like,
Cram jar.
not curious, but I was considering it today. So I didn't eat till like noon, and then I stopped eating at 8 p.m. tonight.
Those are exactly the times that I outlined. I'm brilliant.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Yeah. So wait, what was the question? How do I do it?
yeah.
How do you eat
What's
that
the
much?
question? How am I so good looking?
I feel like there's plenty of time, and 8 hours is plenty of time to eat.
I mean,
that much
normally, like
food,
I
right?
worked out after work, a protein shake after that, and then normally I'd
Corn's
wait
dumb
like
as fuck.
2 hours or longer to eat dinner. I just crammed the dinner in like an hour earlier.
Wait, but how?
You just fucking eat it.
You keep saying you do it, but how? Just having some fun with you, Corin. So strategizing for your winter look. Your
For the Polar Bear Club.
yeah, for the Polar Bear Club.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to get back out on the pickleball court.
Oh, that's something else I did this week. I got back on the pickleball court. I had taken a month or longer off. And, man, I always forget what I do.
And then
I'm the worst.
tell you.
I'm the worst. Yeah, and you didn't even know it.
I know. Just like 12 to, just like 12 to 8.
I tell you what, boys. How do you do it? It's when you take a break from it. I don't come back like I'm great. It sucks. Like the cardio part of it's really hard. Yeah,
you just get out of breath
it's
after
like anything,
a few
you
games.
lose it. Yeah, it's. I mean, the second I played 2 times, and the second time I played, the second like different session, different day was a little easier, but it's just hot out
Were you
there.
smoking cigarettes the whole time? Just kidding.
No, just in the breaks, just between, not on the court. There's rules against that.
I would just burn one real fast between switchovers.
Yeah, it's weird. They make us wear a shirt and we can't smoke cigarettes on the court.
This pickleball complex is not punk rock.
Yeah, so it's good to be back out there. So, yeah, I'll be back out there.
Grammar.
Yeah.
You do be back out there.
I could be back out there.
And thus draws to a close Jotham's week. Corin, what have you been doing?
Well, I went to Lake Tahoe, like the fancy boy that I am.
Ooh.
Yeah. Vacationed on the lake, boys.
Looked great. I can't
Upper
believe it was
crust.
fine. What was that, like 2 weeks after I was supposed to go and it was fine?
Something like
Hey,
that.
you guys didn't see Fredo Corleone's body floating out there, did you?
Did it
No,
look
man.
smart?
Sank to the bottom.
Every time he would cast his fishing pole out there, he would say a Hail Mary. And every time he said a Hail Mary, he would catch a fish. Then Al Neary shot him in the fucking head. Sorry.
The point is, don't say Hail Marys.
So what was it like out there?
It was beautiful. It's gorgeous. Also, it's a really big lake. Lake Tahoe is huge, and there's cities on multiple points around it. Like it spans, between 2 states. And we were on the north side of it, and the fires are on the south side.
That's right.
So
your
trip was probably canceled because of this.
It was
you were
south.
going to but it's a weird town. It's gorgeous. Like obviously it's popular for a reason, but it's very like tourist centered and ski culture centered, which I'm still not used to. A specific type of rich person that I have no familiarity with. I'm used to South Tampa, like open shirts and tan, leathery skin.
I'm picturing them.
These are more like wine country rich people.
Yeah.
Actual rich people.
Actual rich people.
Napa Valley people.
That's right. But it was good. I had to work a lot of the time, but it was a really, at least it was a good scenery to have while I was nose deep in some work.
And and for work, you're doing some ski instructing on the side.
Yeah, ski instructing and,
Did
just
you have
like
to race anybody?
Professional parasailing, target parasailing.
Wait, do you ski?
I never have.
This was the first time?
I didn't. No, there's
Oh,
no
you didn't.
skiing.
There has not been a time.
There was no
I
snow.
guess there was. Oh, okay.
But
This
are
is
there
the last-
are there parts around there that are snow capped year round? Aren't there? Oh no, I guess
There's-
maybe by between April and September it's out.
Yeah, between probably July and September, there's no skiing.
July and September. Wow, that's late.
There's snow on the mountains a little bit, but it's not skiing.
You'd have to
It's
jump
not
very far
ski-worthy.
from patch to patch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
or
you-
get helicopter dropped in.
hella drop.
Yeah.
What, Jared? I still have not been skiing, no, or snowboarding or anything.
Really?
I've been 7 years out here, and I still refuse to do it.
Refuse.
It's also it's super expensive too. Like you have to. It's a big buy-in, right? There's all kinds
Yeah,
of
it's
gear.
like
You can't like rent
Massive.
stuff.
It's like playing
You
hockey.
can.
You can, but
It still adds up.
it's like if you rent I've rented a mountain bike for a day and it ends up being like $60 or $100. That sucks.
It sucks.
That's not like that expensive, but like I hate renting stuff.
Yeah, and I already take part in things that are hard on my body, and I can only do so many things that are hard on my body.
You
know what I mean?
You know I'm going to grab that sample where it's like hard on my body, hard on my body. Make a dance hit.
Body, yada, 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 yada.
And like Polo's another one with a high entry fee because you have to buy a horse to play.
That's true. You can't just rent a horse.
You can rent a horse.
For polo, a polo horse.
I guess it would have to be well trained, right? It has to know how to.
Athlete.
It needs to know how to move, right? Like,
It sounds
bob and
agile
weave.
and athletic.
yeah. Well, these are athlete horses.
Your normal run of the mill horse.
Yeah, this isn't like your Joe six-pack horse. God damn it! Again, talking about
Don't
abs.
say, yeah, six-pack horse. He'll jump on it. So that was that. The only other thing that's been going on is that I have had.
But that's the only interesting thing that happened at Lake Tahoe is that you heard rumors there were rich people skiing nearby.
I told you I was working the whole time.
Okay.
So I've had this problem. Continue to have this problem that I have a song. Boy, it's hard to call it even a song.
We'll
stuck
fix
in
this.
my head.
We got this.
Okay. So the tune, I sing it at my dog. I don't know the words. I created words. And it's only 4 notes, essentially. And the only thing I know about it is that I think it's from a commercial. From probably a 90s toy for boys.
Shit.
Oh man, I think I already know what it is.
Are you picturing my buddy?
No. Because I had something similar.
I had something
recently.
similar.
What is it, Jared?
I'm like, no, let's go.
Well,
what was
it'll
yours?
make you seem so smart if it's you. If it's you.
The Crossfire.
Oh yeah. Isn't there a part in the end where it's like crossfire? Like it's just like someone's mouth, like welcome to the next level.
It's Crossfire. You'll get caught up in the crossfire.
Crossfire.
Is that the song,
Nice.
Corey?
Yeah.
You'll get caught up in
No,
the.
Corey. Is this the song that's stuck in your head?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No. I even watched multiple
Compilation.
YouTube compilations of toy commercials from the 80s and 90s
And nothing
to try to weed it out. No, nothing hit. So,
You're gonna hum it for us
even
now.
though this is
Came to
going
the
to
right
be
place.
embarrassing, I'm going to sing you the song that I sing to my dog, and you guys are going to tell me.
Okay.
Maybe I should get her for
So
inspiration.
it feels natural. Pig.
Pig. Piggy.
Do that thing where you put 2 fingers in your mouth and whistle.
Sweet.
Can any of you guys do that? Have we talked about it? Like,
No.
Does it sound genuine?
Was that a wolf?
Is that a wolf? All right.
There she is.
Oh God!
There she is.
It's,
Oh, my
you know what?
goodness.
Now it seems weirder that you're about to sing to her. Wait a second. I'm
would
gonna
look
go
her dead in the
I'm
eyes,
gonna.
too.
I want to briefly go to speaker view. Just kidding.
So the thing
Sounds
that I
kinda-
sing to her is Crunchberry, Hunchberry, Crunchberry, Runchberry, and that's it. It's just.
Have you tried? Have you tried looking up Runchberry to see if that's the product?
I haven't tried
Because it
Googling
seems to factor heavily in the lyrics.
Listen, I told you it's a dog nonsense song, and that's all that you
It
get.
goes Runchberry, Runchberry.
I feel like the word power is in there somewhere.
Power, power,
Crunch power.
crunch power. Okay,
Sure, it's not Crossfire.
crossfire, crossfire. You know, think about it.
Well, any ideas? It sounds familiar.
No.
Portillo's. I'm just trying.
I've ever seen a Portillo's commercial.
By Menon. By Menon. It fits a lot of syllables, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Jared, have your headphones gotten a lot bluer recently? Did you get them to set off your eyes? Oh my God.
It really
I'm getting
sets them
lost
off.
in your headphones. Those you've had those for a while?
Yeah, this is the ones that I bought.
This is the
months ago.
ones. Okay.
It might go
I feel like
lower
I've never
than
noticed.
higher.
Bump fires.
Crunchberry.
Funk fires.
Crunchberry. 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 Crunchberry.
Crunch, but it's weird that you've applied the words crunchberry to it, and then you say things like they might talk about power or something like that. Like, why are you screaming crunchberry the whole time?
Because those are the new words to the song.
Crunchberry. I don't know. I guess please call in
Yeah.
727-379-4335.
Man, I really thought you guys were gonna come
Also,
through
it's
with that
Crossfire.
one. I don't think it's Crossfire.
But now I'm thinking,
I mean, Crossfire fits the syllables, but not the tune, not the melody.
Your memory of the tune.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can't be trusted in memory.
which, as you can see, can easily be manipulated. Like, now we pull some shit like you didn't even realize. Like, there was a man in a gorilla suit behind Jotham this whole time. Have you seen those videos before?
Of a gorilla suit?
Okay. There's there's a video. I guess you can find it on YouTube or whatever. It's I guess if that's where you find your videos on your tube. But there's it's some video where like there's something happening where they're telling you like, all right, these guys are passing a basketball around, and I want you to keep track of how many times they pass the basketball, and you do it and you watch it, and then they play the video. Then at the end they're like, now while you were doing that, I wonder if there's anything you missed in the video, and they play back the video again, and you realize that someone in a gorilla costume walked through the middle of all these people like passing a basketball around, and like you didn't like up. You don't even notice it because like you were paying attention to something else the first time. It's just a study in like how, you know, selective concentration can like make you blind to context sometimes. It's really interesting because I was completely fooled by it. I mean, this is something I saw maybe in like high school or something like that. So you guys have no experience with this thing before.
No.
All right. So if anyone's ever seen that crazy thing where someone wearing a gorilla suit just walks through a video and you don't even notice it for some reason.
And you don't even notice it.
Oh, damn it. No, yeah. Because I'm putting the call out to these people, you dickhead.
These people.
These people, the people who fall for the old trick of where you're counting the balls and then somebody walks through the frame in a gorilla suit. See, and what it sounds like nonsense when I'm talking to you right now, but somebody who's seen that, like, they get it. So what
Just
else?
like
what else
someone who's heard my Crunchberry song.
Fire, crunch, fire.
Yeah. It's there.
All right. Well,
How about your week?
okay.
Okay.
This past week was our Mandy's daughter Clara's birthday a couple days ago, and she had a few different kind of like low-level celebrations rather than like one big blowout party. So we took her out for breakfast on Saturday. Just Mandy and I did, and we ended up. She decided she wanted to go to the mall instead. So we're like, okay, fine. I'd rather not like wait around for a table anyway. So we went to the mall, went to a bunch of different places inside the mall. She just liked checking stuff out, buying a few little Poppet things. Have you guys are familiar with Poppets?
No.
They're like those. They're just little plastic thingies, plastic rubber things in many different shapes, and they're just covered in like little bumps that you can like push one way or another. They're just like little fidget toy things, but they're very collectible. People are just, little kids are crazy for fidgets right now. Yeah, nutty for fidgets. So we went fidget hunting, got a couple of those. Did some partying on Saturday, some kid partying. Went to see some family friends. Real kid
What
fest.
kind of kid party?
Well, it's just like went to a friend's house. They have 2 sons, and then we were there with Clara and Kyle and Jules, our other kid, and the kid who's staying here with us.
Were there any like bounce houses or?
It wasn't. No, it was a very sophisticated kid party.
Oh.
We would go to the child and we would say "canapé," and we would hold out the tray to them. And,
You have to serve them?
yeah, I said this is a sophisticated kid party. We hired child staff, so they were like wearing small tuxedos and such.
It's a loophole for child labor if they work for another kid.
If they
It's not
serve
against the
the children.
law.
Yeah, we had the children hire them.
Yeah.
I want to see the child party planner with the clipboard, like
The earpiece.
yelling at people.
I told you need to get that hummus up to the 3rd floor. They also have a speech impediment. If we don't deliver that pony, it's my ass. Oh, well, that's like a donkey. Yep. So that's funny to imagine. And then on Tuesday was her actual birthday, so we just had like kind of the family presents and stuff. I gave her among her presents was a shirt that I printed with a picture of her face on it.
That's great.
And she said, "That's so embarrassing. I will never wear that shirt." She's 10, and yeah, she said she's never ever going to wear it. I was pretty sure that's the way it was going to go, but I just like her to have the option if you ever want to wear this shirt that has a picture of your own face.
Did you
I
make
can
one for
tie-dye
yourself
that
as
for
well?
her.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, Jotham. I like that. I didn't, but I could. I still might do that at some point. But
I think that's a good
but
idea.
I just
yeah.
did an extraction, and so like this is what it looks like on the shirt. It's just like her head just
Great.
cut out, and
It's very good.
yeah, it's pretty good. She not from her perspective.
No.
We
hated
kept
it.
suggesting like, oh, like that's pretty nice. Like I think you should wear that to school. And she's like, that would be so embarrassing. I'm not doing that. Like, okay, I think you're kind of missing out.
So instead, you both will show up to school to pick her up, and you'll both be wearing a shirt with her face on it.
Yeah, which will seem even worse from an embarrassment perspective. So that was the highlight of my week. is the 3 to 4 day festival that was Claramus. What else has been going on? Nice. Particularly nice. I'm trying to think of anything else that's interesting that's happened. I already talked about naming your son Karch. Yeah, I don't think I have anything other than a quiz that we're going to do coming up in the next segment.
Sick.
Did anyone have any questions for me? Maybe I did more than I remember.
Did you play pickleball?
No, not a bit.
Sure.
I didn't get to practice any music. Got that coming up with Jared this next weekend. I think we're going to aim to start doing shows. Maybe like we'll book something
Yes.
for like December, something we can get ready for.
Love it.
You guys will be there?
I'll be there.
Hell yeah.
Book it for November,
Tahoe.
and I'll be there.
Hell yeah. Oh, wait, when are you here in November?
The 3rd through the 10th.
Oh, shit. Let's do it, Jared.
All right.
That's
Pressure's
that's
on.
very soon. We got this.
Get to work, boys.
We just have to write a short, epic opus, and then we'll be ready. All right. Well, do you guys want to move on to doing a quiz after we take a short break?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, let's take a short break. Hello, 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 hello. This is Grand National Championships. We're back, and we're about to step into a little something that I like to call the quiz zone.
It's time for every human's favorite question and answer fun game. I already knew that a long time ago. With your host, Alistair St. Hill.
That's correct. It's time for an episode of Movie Quote. We've got a whole just these are just movie quotes. That's why the game is called Movie Quote. And we've got a whole list of them. All right, so I am going to give you a movie quote, and you tell me the name of the character who spoke the line. Easy. And this one's not funny. I didn't do anything funny with this one. Now I feel like there could be an
God.
and again, I'm not setting it up so that like all of a sudden it'll be like, oh, he was being funny the whole time. I didn't have time to do anything funny, so I just got a list of movie quotes. But I thought it might be a little more difficult if you have to name the character who says them. You can't just name the movie. You got to tell me the character. Yeah. You have to know at least something about
What
him.
if I know the character but not the movie?
Does first name count?
won't matter.
I think that'll be okay. Yeah, but I can't imagine. It's tough to imagine a scenario where that would happen.
What if like I could describe what they look like, or like the scene that it's from?
Man, I love when Corin does his Stoner Jeopardy contestant character. What is tacos?
Potatoes.
What is French fried potatoes? French. Okay. So we are starting with a. Okay, I'll say the quote. You guys ring in. Who's the character who said it? Question number 1. I'm the king of the world.
Joe. Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Corin.
Jack.
Okay, I'll let Jotham do it because he kind of rang in first before he kind of bailed and then interrupted Corin.
Well, I didn't know there was a rule against that.
I never said a donkey can't kick field goals. Okay, next question. A martini shaken, not stirred. Corin.
James Bond.
That's correct. Corin tying it up 1-1. This is good. I feel the need for speed.
Jared,
go.
Wait.
I'll give you a hint. There are two people credited with saying this simultaneously.
Dom
Also
from Fast and Furious.
Oh.
I can't believe the things you say.
Corin.
Go.
Ricky Bobby.
Yo!
Man.
Although those maybe they said these things. The one that
Nicolas Cage's character.
The one that I'm talking about.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh, the one I'm talking about is older than these examples. And strangely enough.
Oh, Corin.
Okay, Corin, go for a second time.
Maverick.
Who's the second person?
Goose.
I imagine so, but strange.
Was it Steve McQueen?
Everybody shut up for a second. In this example, these two characters are credited as Pete Mitchell and Nick Bradshaw. Presumably the real names of Maverick and Goose from Top Gun that I did not. Is Pete Mitchell Maverick's real name?
Hi, I'm Pete.
Pete Mitchell, the famous F-16 pilot. Oh, sorry, F-17. 14, Tomcat.
Well, that was exciting.
No, don't worry. I'm looking it up. Pete Maverick Mitchell and Nick Goose Bradshaw.
Nick Goose.
Nick Goose Bradshaw. All right, so no points for anyone. Bad job all around. Next question. Attica.
Jared,
go.
Zach De La Roca.
Can't believe the things you say.
Good thing is you don't get credit. You don't get points taken away for just saying a stupid thing that's not a good joke. That is Sonny
Anybody else gonna try? Oh.
from Dog Day Afternoon, portrayed by Al Pacino, the bank robber.
Yeah. Wish I got that.
Okay.
Yeah, Jotham.
Next question. Oh no, it wasn't the airplanes. It was Beauty killed the Beast. What are you Googling?
It wasn't the airplanes?
It wasn't the airplanes. It was Beauty killed the Beast.
I mean, I know the movie,
Do you?
I think, but I don't know any character name from the movie.
It wasn't the airplanes?
Is it a Pixar movie?
Carl Denham from King
Carl
Kong.
Denham.
King Kong. I know Jack Black played him in the recent one. It was just some old dude in the old one. It wasn't even Jack Black. All right, next up.
Carl Denham is a cool name, though.
Jack
Carl
Black.
Denham.
Denham. Denham.
No,
No,
Denham.
for this reason, I'm out. All right. This next quote. Yo, Adrian.
Jared.
Corin.
Jared, go.
Rocky from Rocky.
Rocky Balboa. That's right. All right. So everyone's tied 1-1-1. I have always depended on the kindness of strangers.
Jared.
Jared, go.
Scarlett O'Hara.
No, that's incorrect. Wrong movie, too.
Oh, really?
Yep, big time. Oh, but you know what's funny? I'll give you this. It's the same actress in a different movie.
She was in another movie?
Yeah, she was in...
Olivia de Havilland?
That's not who it was.
I don't know.
Olivia de Havilland.
Corin's shaking his head like he knows the answer and like
I know
nodding.
what the
and,
movie
like,
is.
What is the movie?
Streetcar Named Desire?
Yeah. And portrayed by Vivian Lee, who also
Vivian Lee.
played Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind. Blanche Dubois is the character.
That's right.
It's spelled Dubois if you're ever reading it.
Ooh, Do Boys, like the podcast?
Doughboys?
Thank you.
Like with Mitch. Mitch is in that.
God, I love that podcast.
Next question. Here's Johnny.
Jared.
Jared, go.
Jack Torrance from The Shining.
Oh, he's even got the last name. Is it
Jack.
because it's not the same Jack from Titanic,
Right.
who is
Right.
temporarily king of the world powers, while God was being operated on for gallstones.
And came back and smote the boat.
Yeah, smote the boat.
Smoke the boat.
That was the campaign.
Titanic's too big. Smote the boat.
2004. Smote the boat. Sorry, no, don't scope the boat. Say hello to my little friend.
Jared.
Jotham.
Jared, go.
Oh, crap. I have to say his real name or can I just say Scarface?
Jotham.
It's his name. What's
Tony
his name?
Montana.
Oh, here's a good one. Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me, aren't you?
What the fuck is that kid's name?
I've never seen it.
I don't
What's
know
that
the movie,
character's
something-
name? Who's that guy who wasn't interested enough in plastics? Huh?
Garfunkel.
It's very close to Art Garfunkel.
I don't know the character's name. I've never seen the movie.
It's a good flick. Check it
Has
out.
any of us seen the movie?
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Such subtle dunking.
It's partly because of the stupid Zoom call. Like, sometimes I hear like weird inflections that don't exist, and for a minute it seemed like you were doing this kind of character. It's like, yes, let's find out. Tell me about it, darling. All right, so a character in The Graduate, portrayed by Dustin Hoffman, is Benjamin Braddock.
All right.
Of course.
All right, here, question next. Jared is winning 2-1. Next up, as God is my witness, I'll never be hungry again. Jared, go.
Scarlett O'Hara.
Oh, that's correct. Portrayed by Vivian Lee.
Got it that time.
Yeah.
All right. You had me at hello. Does anyone remember this character's name?
No.
Do we know the movie?
Yes.
Yeah. Does it?
Oh,
is the-
Corin.
Can you remember more than one?
Corin.
Corin, go.
Oh wait, no.
it's
never
no,
mind.
it's the wrong person
It's
you're
not
thinking
his.
of.
It's not his name.
Yeah.
That's the movie title.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not his name?
Yes, this movie unfortunately is not called Dorothy Boyd. It's called Jerry Maguire, but Dorothy Boyd is the character who says that line, portrayed by Renee Zellweger. I've never known who that character is. I apologize.
Good quiz.
Okay, here is a question.
A trick question.
Well, it's funny is what this question is.
Well, I thought there was no time for fun.
Here's the line. Plastics. That's the line. It's from that movie we just talked about, The Graduate. There's no reason anyone should know this, but it's funny because the guy who says that is credited as Mr. Maguire. So it could be Jerry Maguire, perhaps Jerry Maguire's father.
Mr. McGuire.
Jim Maguire.
Please call me Jerry. Next question. I am big. It's the pictures that got small. Classic cinema. No one has any guess. Do you know the movie? Does anyone know the movie
I
that's
think I
from?
might know the movie, but I can't remember the character's name.
It's a much parodied movie that starts out with a character floating dead in a swimming pool and narrating the story.
What?
Jared.
Jared, go.
What's his fucking name?
It's a lady.
I know the movie. The movie is Citizen Kane?
No.
No, shit, never mind then.
The movie is Sunset Boulevard, and the character
never
is
seen it.
Norma Desmond. Saw it just in the past few years. It's a reason people call it a classic. Great movie. Sunset Boulevard. Check it out, guys.
Is that like one of those Hollywood noirs?
Yeah, it's about like this a Hollywood writer and being enlisted by an aging, maybe slightly like crazy wackadoodle former star into like writing a picture for her, and she's a real piece of work.
Real femme fatale.
Nope.
That's not that.
Classic Hollywood hacks. A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Suck. Jared, go.
Hannibal Lecter.
That's Hannibal Lecter.
Silence of the Lambs.
Hannibal Lecter. Well, just the character's fine. All right.
Yeah, Jared loves giving the whole movie too.
He loves when he really knows
So
something.
satisfied.
He lets you know it.
Yeah.
I'm walking here.
Corin?
Corin, go.
Rizzo?
It's so close. There's a first name. Rizzo's the last. Rizzo is my father's name. Call me
Martin.
Ratso Rizzo is his name. Ratso Rizzo. I'll give you a point. You're not going anywhere. Ratso
All right.
Rizzo by again portrayed by Dustin Hoffman.
Huston Doffman.
Urban Cowboy?
I thought everybody called him Rizzo in it.
It's possible.
I don't remember.
But I've
remember.
only ever known the character as Ratso Rizzo. I've never seen the movie
Oh.
though. So I'm gonna go fuck myself. All right.
Yeah.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
It's from Independence Day. No, that would be pretty good though.
How Stella got her groove back.
No, you have to say the movies. I mean, the character. So it's Stella. Yep. Stella considered themselves the luckiest man on the face of the earth. That was Lou Gehrig in the movie Pride of the Yankees.
Wow.
Don't you know that
Heard of it.
speech?
Wasn't he?
That's another much parodied one where he's talking and the speech is echoing. Today, consider myself, self. Not ask, not. He starts mixing up speech as that. Children of all color. I see dead people. Icy dead people. Very cold
dead people.
What's that character's name? Just a first name will do.
Child.
This indelible character portrayed by Haley Joel Osment. What was his name? What was that little
Whatever
kid's
happened to that
first
kid?
name? He was
He grew up to a very strange looking person.
his face
fine.
didn't grow, but his head did.
Yeah.
But he seems like a nice fellow. He shows up in movies here and there.
Yeah.
His character in The Sixth Sense was a coal seer.
Seer.
Like Sears, but singular. SEAR.
Coal seer, icy dead people. I see what they're doing there.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
M. Night is subtle.
Okay, so next up on the list that I'm going in order on. Listen to them, children of the night. What music they make. Jared, go.
Dracula.
It's correct.
I believe it's Count Dracula.
No, I've just one that I've seen so far.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to do 3 more.
All right.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. A corner.
Oh man,
Baby.
what's his name?
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
It's not Dalton because that's his name from another movie.
Well,
What did I say? Sorry.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
His name is no takers.
No.
Johnny Castle.
Johnny.
ooh,
Ugh,
Johnny
Johnny.
Castle. That's another one. Good name.
Yeah, right. Okay, so
Almost as good as Greg Denham. Was that his name?
Carl
Carl Denham.
Coral Denham.
Coral.
Warren Denham.
Coral Denham.
Coral Denham. Next up, second to last question. Rosebud. Corin.
Well, fuck me. Now I don't know the
Oh, that's
character.
funny. That's funny.
That's what I was trying to figure out earlier when I had
Yeah. His name is Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
Orson Welles.
Yeah. You're only missing.
French.
Lived at Xanadu.
That's true.
Jared.
News on the march.
Jared,
go.
Charles Foster Kane.
That's right.
Oh, where I pulled that out of.
Well, you can't
Good
say
call.
you can't say that Jared didn't earn this victory.
Was that from Citizen Kane, Jared?
That's from Citizen King.
So I'm going with the wind.
Okay.
All right, gonna need complete
go.
full name on this one. This is a 10-point question.
Full name.
Ooh, love this.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Jotham, go.
Oh, fuck. Full name?
Yeah.
Dorothy.
Now she has a movie. She had not a movie. She has a last name that is themed to her predicament.
Oz.
That would be. I mean,
Yeah.
That is themed to
Does
the
anyone else have a
Wizard?
Her name is Dorothy Wizard.
Wizard. Pretty good.
Dorothy Yellow Brick Road.
Tornado?
You're actually getting closer.
It's Dorothy Stormborn.
You're now closer. Her last name is also a mildly common first name
Dorothy.
that has to do with wind.
Oh, Jared.
Jared, go.
Dorothy Gale.
That's correct. Jared wins 17-1 to 2.
Be G-A-I-L or G-A-L-E.
G-A-L-E. Yeah, like the wind phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I just wanted to show you guys that I could spell them both.
Thank God.
Do you guys want to get into maybe a bit of, if time permits? Corin's news.
Carl Denham. Amazon announces Astro, the home robot. Amazon is launching Astro, its first household robot powered by Alexa. The company said the robot can be remote controlled when not home to check on pets, people, or home security. It can also patrol a home automatically and send owners a notification if it detects anything unusual. Amazon said it was more than Alexa with wheels. It has been programmed with a range of movements and expressions to give it personality. It demonstrated asking Astro to beatbox, and the robot ripped the skin off of the interviewer and turned him inside out.
Come on, that didn't happen.
Effortlessly diced him into chunks.
It said Astro can also be set to out of bounds modes, so it can't go into certain areas, like the nasty areas. It also features buttons to turn off cameras and microphones, although it loses its ability to move around when they're switched off. It
So you
also
just turn it off, basically.
Yeah, it also comes with a extendable periscope camera that pops up from its head. Because the robot's like yay big, it's maybe 6 inches tall, so the periscope camera goes up like 3 feet tall, so it can have like a better perspective. Yeah, it's gonna retail for about $1,000.
So what does it do?
It's just a mobile Alexa.
Well,
that
it has
you
a
can kind of
range
hobble with
of
with all
movements.
these different switches and kind of not half turn it off.
Yeah.
So it can't move very well.
It's like a room. It looks like kind of like a Roomba with an iPad on it, but it doesn't clean.
Man,
I gotta pass on that.
And it costs way more.
I don't give a shit
that's
until I can get one that has like 4 legs that walks around like the Boston Dynamics. Like
All of a sudden, he wants
you
one in
can.
his house.
You
That's
can
only like
buy
that.
the dog robot.
That doesn't
it's
sound like
$30,000.
Doesn't sound like the Jared that I know.
No, I
Police
can get it right now. I want it to be like more, consumer friendly.
You mean you want to be
I thought you didn't like robots,
$500?
$300,000. I mean, if I have a robot slave, it might be different. Just what could it do though?
Okay, there it is.
Like you want
Kill
to,
you.
you want to cook
Cool.
food for you and bring it to you and stuff.
It won't kill you. That's what it does.
Yeah,
It stops itself from killing you every few minutes.
you just buy it and then you spend the rest of the time just freezing with a needle at your neck.
Not moving, trying not to move or sweat because that's what it smells. That's how it locates you.
The hunter killer from Dune.
The Gom Jabbar. No, that's the box, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's the needle that the lady's holding to his neck.
That's right. Yeah.
My gum jabba.
Spot on.
Thank you. I was just
Anyway.
listening to the audiobook.
Who narrates that one?
It's multiple like character voices.
Multiple people.
But I don't know who does that. I want to say Reginald something is maybe the narrator, but it's
Reginald Roundtree,
Reginald Roundtree. Yes.
From Channel 10.
Yeah.
He's
local
the
news
Kwisatz
anchor.
Haderach.
Yeah. You can also
We all knew.
Yeah, you can also find
Bob Height.
Bob
Was that
Height,
one?
Gail Sirens.
My mom said Reginald Roundtree tried to pick her up at a bar like when we first moved to St. Petersburg, like in the 90s. She saw him on TV later. It was like, oh, he tried to take me out. Cruising around.
I wonder if it's a guy who's just cashing in on looking like Reginald Roundtree.
Reginald Straight Tree.
Or possibly Square Tree.
Okay.
Well, that was no
Anyway.
problem. Reginald Roundtree. Bird dogging in the 80s. Is that the news?
That's the robot news.
That's
for
the
week.
robot news. Jotham, what's going on? News this week?
Yeah, it turns out there is some news this week. I found a short article on a man from Indonesia who recently made headlines after he married a rice cooker. So this guy,
That's not someone's profession. That's an appliance.
That's not their handle
Yes.
on YouTube.
he married an
Rice cooker
inanimate
01.
object. Yeah, inanimate object. And the reason why is he said, quote, "It's white. It doesn't talk much and is good at cooking. The perfect partner."
Don't
End
say
quote.
no.
Jotham. Come on.
You can't say a quote like that. Come on. People take it out of
no?
context. They're gonna cut you out just saying that. And then
There's a
they're
picture of the guy with his rice cooker.
they're in love.
Oh, the quote's there too. I have to like cover it up. I don't
Man.
wanna see
There's more
that.
pictures.
I don't want them.
They had a real ceremony.
I
He loves her.
I'm gonna clip that out as a segment.
So, okay, wait. Ask me if there's any news.
for
Ask me if there's
Instagram.
any news.
Is there any news?
Turns out there's no news this
Oh,
week. I checked.
Thank goodness.
Now that he's got that, he can disavow the other quote. He's smart. He's smart. Not like people say, like dumb. Again, right at the bottom of Lake Tahoe. Would you guys? What appliance would you guys buy? Would it have to be?
You mean Mary?
I guess.
appliance did you
I
guys
guess
buy?
you can. I guess you can already buy appliances, but it is. It is more of a thing to marry them. What would you?
I love
What
my
would you
Roomba.
marry? What's an appliance?
Would you
that I would
marry it? Why don't you marry
yeah.
it?
I'd marry it.
Buy the fridge. where you
Oh, you know
can
what?
get
You know
them
what has
ice
made
for
me so happy is
Yeah.
our deep freeze. I would marry our deep freeze.
Yeah.
Plus, it's got a little something to hold on to. You know, it's not like a rice cooker. It's not a rice cooker. You know, like you know that deep freeze is there. You know what I'm saying?
We have a nugget ice machine that's pretty great.
Oh yeah.
Nugget.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes it.
It's pretty
Oh,
legit.
Makes
it's got
a little tiny.
It's got the drawer.
Yeah.
That was at the house that we had party number 1 at this weekend. We had someone who had
Yeah.
like Sonic ice in like a little
great ice.
gray dispenser.
What's the
Yeah.
What's the difference between the ice that comes out of there and what's
It's
Well, I
like
mean,
you
it's
get
just,
like
like,
the
super
tiny,
tiny.
the tiny little like
Called
pebbles.
nugget
Crushed
ice.
ice.
It's like almost like crushed ice.
like you can get from a fridge that has ice crusher in it?
Well, no,
No, that's why they're separate. Like
Yeah,
it's
these-
not crushed ice. They're little.
it's almost like
nuggets.
little marbles of it, but like
You
little.
literally saw it earlier today.
I know, but I'm asking what the benefit is.
That's
What's the
good.
benefit
I'm
of
gonna
having a
make
whole
you a
separate ice
great
machine?
cup of water because of this ice is great.
Yeah.
In what capacity?
Hey,
Just told
it's,
you the
slower.
nuggets.
it's just
But
like
how does he do it in 8 hours?
that's the thing. Nobody knows.
Explain
Yeah.
it.
I think this ice is the key.
Yeah, man. I'm sipping icy all the time. You hear that ice right there?
No, not really, but
And normally I would be right with Jared in trying to chase down Jotham into giving a fucking specific. But I know that this ice he's talking about, there's not a description for it. It's just the best. It's just really good.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
it ice is better.
Some good ice.
So it's colder. It lasts longer.
It's not. You
No,
don't.
it lasts
you know,
shorter.
You know
It's
what,
just
man?
great.
You're just.
It's a nice
pro-
experience.
You're just
I
proving.
just
that
don't get it.
You just
I don't get it, so
This
I should
ice
never
might
get
not
one.
be for you then.
Fair enough.
Jared, what's in your news?
People are stuffing nicotine pouches into their anuses and penis foreskins to see if it causes a buzz.
Oh, but this article's okay.
Health
It's
officials are
not
warning.
racist.
Health officials are warning against the trend, which they said can lead to swelling, burning, and damaged skin. According to reports from Denmark's National Health Institute, an increasing number of Scandinavians are experimenting with the substance. Nicotine pouches called snus, S-N-U-S, in Scandinavian countries are typically placed inside the upper lip. Though they may seem like a safer alternative to smoking a vapor cigarette, health experts say nicotine pouches come with their own risks, like skin irritation. So yeah.
Yeah, there was one kid who like fell asleep drunk with it in his dick. He woke up and it was all red. I read that in the news.
God damn it, Jotham. Just have a way with words. Oh, man. Well, the way
Jared,
that...
I've never met anyone that doesn't like this ice. Okay. So last thing I'm gonna say about it.
I know. I feel like that was, like, in a way, he was, like, kind of personally attacking you and your lifestyle, Jotham.
Yeah. I felt it.
I'm glad that
He's
you...
crunching it now. Extra loud. It is loud.
It's a louder ice.
I want the people at home to hear.
So yeah. Have you guys ever used nicotine in a way it's not to be
In
intended?
a non-standard, a way that's not to be intended. Like,
I used to like years ago that stuff you could snort. Snuff.
What?
yeah,
It's
Snuff
powder,
tobacco.
like powdered tobacco.
isn't that like the stuff
Only you
they
have to buy it-
like fops would use back in like Scarlet
So they-
Pimpernel times to make
so they can
themselves
spit.
sneeze?
Yeah, so they get high from the sneezing.
Me and Shane Handel, who's been on the show before,
Set and setting.
we were taking an ASL class at USF, and we used to like sneak little bumps of it in the classroom. We thought it was really funny.
That you were bumping
dumb.
bumping snuff.
Bumping snuff.
Couple of
Yeah.
foppish dandies.
Just in the corner, just with little pen caps.
handkerchiefs out.
And then you would help a royal, a nobleman escape la guillotine. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Corn doesn't like that. Corn hates these snuff stories.
I am just trying to figure out why nobody stopped you from sniffing things in the classroom.
It was just
They
snuff,
couldn't
man.
really stop me from doing anything back then. I was doing whatever I wanted.
That's,
They tried.
Yeah, I guess.
A real menace, yeah. Yeah, I've been kicked
tried
out of
every
nicer
day.
ASL classrooms than this.
Man, I'm telling you, Jotham just goes through life doing his thing. You can only imagine how much more so he did that, like when he was kind
Uninhibited.
of cruising around in a drug cloud.
Why did anyone hang out with me?
Because you were pure rock and roll, baby. Everybody wanted a piece of that charisma.
Yeah, you were way funnier back then.
Yeah, I didn't think.
yeah,
hey,
for
and you know
sure.
what? I don't think you had a problem.
Maybe I can do it. I was down at the Dolly Museum this week. I was working an event for work, and I just remembered the last time I was at the Dolly was with Shane again, and we showed up drunk for this ASL class. We had to take an ASL tour. Just can you imagine us showing up late, drunk? It's like 4 p.m. for a silent tour
Of the Dolly Museum.
of the Dolly Museum, signed.
Oh, it was part of the
signing tour
ASL.
guide.
Oh,
Yeah.
silent. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm sure we were very quiet.
And respectful.
Whispering to each other.
Sure.
Oh, man.
We had to jump a fence to get there. It was whatever.
Did you have to jump a fence to get into the Dolly Museum? That doesn't seem like a good way to get
we didn't.
guests.
But we went from my place in downtown, and there was a fence between. It was the easiest way to get to USF was to jump a fence, so we jumped a fence.
Oh, you're talking about Del Mar Terrace.
Del Mar Terrace, yeah, exactly.
Del Mar Terrace.
How many fences you figure you jumped in your life?
Me?
I mean, I still have a scar on my hand from jumping one when we got stuck in a boat ramp that closed down after. The boat ramp closed and we had to get out. It's like a big old fence, and I fucking cut myself to shit.
Maybe
doing it.
20, and probably all before the age of 15.
Yeah, I'm not a fence jumper anymore.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, hey!
Hey, yo, there she goes.
There's a cat.
That was
Watch your
Pepin.
camera.
Guys, I don't want to talk about any music. I don't know when this is even going to be up.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys. No, we just put up the last one, and I'm gonna have to go back in and listen to the end because we talked about music, but it was one of those episodes where I was like, I don't know, I've got stuff to put up, and you guys were like, well, I've been listening to this and this lately, but
I know.
I don't know if there were any explicit things. And Jotham's the only person who leaves the whole long list up anymore. Have you guys? You started leaving a longer list for me to pull
in
from?
There. All my picks for last week are still in there.
Not Jared, right?
I did that last week. I haven't touched it this time.
Okay, thank God. Does anyone have anything super fun that they wanted to mention that they've been listening to just to let everyone know that they're on top of shit?
I listened to these same albums. Like I was listening to the first Swans album, Motorhead, a lot lately. I went back to Lightning Bolt, and then I've been listening to Saint Vitus this week. You guys?
Oh yeah, I am. Mm-hmm.
They were on SST, so I've been listening to their first album. But I guess it's an EP. I don't know. It's 6 songs.
Is it pronounced Vitus or Vitus? I always said it
Vitus?
in my mind. I said Saint Vitus.
I've only been saying it in my mind for like 3 or 4 days, and I've only seen it like once. So
Okay.
I don't know. Probably saying it wrong.
Fair enough. You know, see,
but then after-
that's the thing. Do you see how that didn't slow Jotham down at all from just saying the name of the band? I would stay up for weeks and like call people and do research. And after I said it, I would I would sit up bolt upright in bed like, oh, I probably said that wrong. Someone thinks I sound like an idiot. Why can't I be like Jotham?
Well, then after it ended today, Electric Wizard came on, so I think I'm gonna be listening to that this week.
Some Dope Throne.
Any album? Yeah, I was
The
thinking of that one.
second one is my favorite one. Not Dope Throne. Is that the first? Is that their album, or am I thinking of a
Dope
band?
Throne is maybe the third or
That's their
third
album.
one, maybe like 2000 or 2004.
What's the one that has like a shape going down the middle? I want to say it's their second album.
You don't like that one.
No, that's my favorite one.
Oh.
I think the first
Black Mass.
maybe that's it. The first one to me has like this weird kind of thin guitar sound that I don't really like a whole lot.
I love
but,
Dope Throne.
But I think the one after Dope Throne is the one that I really like.
Black Mass. There's some other early stuff that's really good.
It's after Dope Throne. It's Witch Cult Today.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a more recent one.
No,
Then those
it's from
two.
2007. Are you thinking of Wizard Bloody Wizard?
Oh, maybe. I meant like that's more recent than...
It's 1 year more recent than Dope Throne, which was 2006.
Oh, I thought Black Mass came between them.
Black
got between them.
Black Masses is from 2010, I'm told. I'm looking at the internet.
Right on.
You can say anything you want. I got an answer for you.
Come My Fanatics.
2006.
Right on.
Weird.
Right.
All right. Does anyone have anything else to talk about?
Just keep on trucking, guys.
Oh. It's already
Oh, is
time.
that? Did that go? Is that too
No,
soon?
You're good.
Are we going back? Okay. Share this with people with people that you like.
And don't
Threw
like.
me off.
What the fuck is this mumblecore outro?
Rate, review, like, and subscribe to this podcast on all the apps and platforms. It really helps us out. Thanks.
So for Corin LaPointe Atchison, Jotham Fady, and Jared McLeod, my name's Alistair St. Hill. Everyone have a fantastic day, week, month, or even year. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.